Good afternoon, everybody. We have got a homework to correct about third year students about back revision. Here it is. There is going to be a simple paragraph about baccalaureate classes literary stream. The question is that write a composition of 100 to 120 words comparing secondary education in England and Algeria. Here is the sample paragraph. When we compare secondary education in Algeria and England, we find that there are very important differences. Firstly, the period of compulsory secondary education is now 7 years. 4 years in middle school and 3 in the lycees, while in England it is only 6 years. Secondly, secondary education in Algeria is totally free. Students don't pay fees as they do in England because there are no private schools for the moment spread all over the country. Thirdly, English students may pursue further secondary education for 2 more years if they wish, whereas in Algeria, the period of studies is the same for all. So, the education systems of both countries are obviously very different as regards secondary education. Nusa is going to finish about the British system of education. Please, Nusa, start.
British children are required to attend school until they are 16 years old. At this age, students in England, Wales and Northern Ireland take an examination called GCSE. After completing the GCSE, some students leave school. Others go on to technical college, while others continue at high school for 2 more years and take a further set of standardized exams, known as A-levels in 3 or 4 subjects. These exams determine whether a student is eligible for university.
Thank you very much, Nusa, for this reading. This paragraph, the sample paragraph, is also about children and the failure at school. I'll start the paragraph. Children in our days do not think too much about education. With the appearance of new technologies and the modern society, things have started to change, and the rate of failing children is increasing in an alarming rate. The first cause of this phenomena is the family problems. Many parents ignore their responsibility toward their children and think only about the money. They passed all the day working and leaving their children in an infant school, unlike the past where children stay at home next to their mothers to an old age. As a result, they develop a bad tenderness toward streets and unreal parents. The second factor is the social problems that have raised in the modern societies. The joblessness, the lack of moral standards, and the delinquency affect children and take them out of school and parents' control. As a consequence, children generally start to smoke in an early age and follow bad boys to leave the school later. The government also plays a big role in this social phenomenon. It is responsible for the society and the future of children. Strong social protection services must be provided by it to help children in need. It should leave you. It should not leave them. It should not leave them for the rule of the street. To conclude, we can say that children must be protected in such a careful way that they can stay at schools, be good citizens in the future. I hope you take these paragraphs into account. Thank you very much again. Goodbye and see you in another video.
Goodbye.